How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Amatsutsumi. So we now know what's going on with Kyouko here in this predicament. While she cannot perceive ghosts, that doesn't necessarily mean that ghosts aren't perceiving her as a bit of a special case. So there could be some ghosts and whatever else that are latching onto her and providing bad luck, and she doesn't realize that it is ghosts. So she's just ridden with bad luck because of these spirits and whatever that are attached to her. And it's because she doesn't know that they're there that she isn't avoiding them or doing anything about them. And she's so stubborn that she doesn't want to, I guess, perceive them again. Which I get it. I understand where she's coming from. She finally got around something that's been bugging her forever. And now she has to go back towards it. In a very similar way to this most recent situation with Suzuka. But I guess we'll see what happens here. We just finished up the date. Let us see what comes about. Kyouko bashfully runs up to me and gives me a kiss. I love you too. I get worried about Kyouko when I give that answer. I don't want to leave her when it's possible something might be possessing her. Right. Like before, I can probably borrow Kyoko's ability to see spirits by touching her. I take her hand with that thought in mind.
Makoto-kun?
What is this? They're different from the ghosts and spirits I saw before. I can feel it in my gut that it's not evil. No, this presence feels peaceful and faintly warm. Oh. When I strain my eyes to look at it, it disappears. Did it vanish because I noticed it? Oh no, that's not it. Looks like I gave Kyouko the completely wrong idea. Thanks for today. See you tomorrow. Wonder what that was. What in the world was that? I know it's only my intuition talking, but it didn't seem evil. I didn't feel the same disgust I did when I saw those other spirits, and the way it looked felt different. But above all else, we were on holy ground. Kyouko told me evil spirits can't desecrate the shrine. But what does that mean? Why would it put Kyouko through all sorts of bizarre accidents and keep her from going to origami? Well, thinking about it won't help. I have a feeling that maybe there's like a kotodama mixed in. Maybe Mana did something? I want to respect Kyoko's desire to never go back to the way things were. I myself was repulsed beyond belief when I was shown a spirit for the first time. If I had to see things like that all the time, I wouldn't want to go back to that world for even a second. So I decided to file the issue away for now and go home. I wish I was able to do that, just to, you know, screw it, screw this problem, screw this major problem, we'll just worry about it a different day. Like that seems great, honestly. I'm back. These are from Kyouko. I give Mana the donuts Kyouko had planned on bringing over.
Kokoro wa watashi no kawaii imoto da mono. Kore o taberu kenri wa aru kashira?
Oh, how nice.
Onee-chan, daisuki!
Kokoro's acting like a dog who forgets everything else when playing fetch. If you're going to eat them, wait until after dinner. The both of you.
Onii-chan wa watashi tachi ni shine to iu no? Sonna, hidoi onii-san. Watashi tachi kyoudai desho?
Why is it that the two of you are only in sync at times like these? Not only that I'm happy, or not that I'm not happy that they're getting along, but still.
Nii-san, zubon doushita no?
Something happened to our pants? Oh, this? It happened when I stepped into a loose gutter on my way back. Normally, I'd never make a mistake like that, yet for some reason I didn't notice it today.
Arara, sentaku kago ni irete oite. Gohan ga sundara aratte oite ageru.
Thanks, Kokoro. Could that spirit be extending its mischief to even me as well? I don't think so, but it's a thought. Though it was a pain to have my trip home disturbed like that. Yeah, I'd be pissed off. It's like the old-fashioned, during a rainy day or something like that, a truck comes by and splashes water from a dirty-ass puddle up onto you. Like, you just so happen to be there when a car or truck was there as well. And with the puddle. Good morning. Why's Kokodo here?
おはようございます、京子さん。ココロちゃん、おはようございます。今日はどうしたんですか?
It's the next morning. For some reason, Kokodo followed us into our classroom.
昨日ドーナツをいただいてしまったので、お礼を一言と思って。いえ、いいんですよ、気にしなくても。すっごく美味しかったから。前に作ってくれた時よりもさらに美味しくなっててびっくりしました。そうですか？そう言ってもらえると嬉しいです。お母さんも美味しかったって。お礼もしたいからたまには寄ってねって言ってました。ありがとうございます。寄らせていただきますから。
Oh yeah, Azuki-san did say that, now that I think about it.
ということで、私はこれで。
Her business concluded, Kokodo hastily makes her way to her own classroom.
まめな子ね。私は忘れていたわ。
Me too, but I don't think that's something you should sound proud of, Mana.
でも、皆さんで食べてくださったんですね。ありがとうございます。お兄ちゃんが心の前で渡すからでしょ?
So you really were planning on eating them all yourself.
心は可愛い妹よ。けれど、ドーナツの取り分が減ることについては、愛情の外の問題よ。もっと作ってきた方が良いのでしょうか?
No, she'd eat too much then. Plus, your life isn't all about making Mana donuts, excuse me.
お兄ちゃん、京子の行為を無にするなんて。
I don't know if you're joking, but watch your health, okay? Though I have no idea why she gets so worked up about this. Wait, what if that make everyone happy kotodama included me too? And then I thought I didn't want to see a fat Mana. No. It's because she cares about Mana, that's all.
どうかしたかしら? お兄ちゃん?
No, nothing at all. Perhaps that kotodama might have included some dangerous points of issue. That's actually a good point. I didn't think of that. It's more of like, you know, just a self-goal, but... You know, kotodama, you know, it is proven to have some unintended circumstances or consequences. Why is my computer doing something? For now, things are peaceful, though. At least I hope they'll be. My mouse cursor was doing that, little Windows loading thing, and I don't like it when Windows tries to do things. Good idea. Would you like to join us for part of the way, Kyouko?
Hi.
Oh, here we go. See what happens. I went to pick up Kokodo as planned after school, but didn't notice anything in particular. Oh.
どうかした?
My bag feels lighter for some reason. Ah, I knew it. The textbook I was supposed to bring home isn't there.
兄さん意外とドジっ子?
It's odd. I could have sworn I brought it with me.
取りに戻るなら、ここで待っているから。
Sorry, I won't be long. It puzzles me, but I run back to my classroom anyway. There it is. But it's weird. Why is it on my desk? Did I leave it there while thinking I'd put it in my bag? I can think about this later. Everyone's waiting for me. I put the textbook in my bag and leave the classroom. Okay. We're back outside. Sorry to keep you waiting.
ありましたか?
Yeah, it was on my desk for some reason. Looks like I left it there thinking it was in my bag.
変ですね。私はちゃんと誠くんがカバンに入れていた気がするんです。
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I thought as well. But that wasn't the case.
いいじゃない。入れてきたのでしょ? 帰りましょう。
It's like someone is just like pulling a prank on us. Somebody from the ghostly realm. Yeah. Kyoko's comment is bugging me, but I decided to just head on home. Another problem that we could leave for tomorrow's me, you know? But something is happening. Damn, that was a short-ass day. That was like the shortest day that we've come across so far in this game. Like, I know we're in a route and everything, and things are a little different, but... yeah, that was short. That day concluded without further incident, but things didn't stop there.
誠くん、大丈夫ですか?
I'd like to say I am, but no, I can't really say I am.
そうですよね。
What is happening? Ever since that day, strange things have happened to me every time I try to go home. For example, when I raised my hand to wave bye to a friend, my hand got caught on a girl's skirt and lifted it up. A teacher saw that and I was sent to the guidance counselor's office for a stern lecture. Yet another day, the fire alarm rang and the emergency shutters came down, trapping me and about 8 other students inside. And then when I stopped in a bathroom at a convenience store on the way home, the lock broke, trapping me inside. My school bag was stolen by some mischievous kids, forcing me to chase them down until evening. Jesus.
なんだか今週、兄さんの周りは事件だらけだね。
Something always happens to me every day whenever I try to go home. Yeah. I dismissed them as coincidences at first, but after all this, I can only think some sort of power is behind it all. Yeah, it's too coincidental, you know.
Kyouko は何か関係があるの?
Kyouko and the others surround me with concern as I lay sprawled out on my desk.
あると思います。ならきっと、これはお兄ちゃんと京子自身にしか解決はできない。
Mana is probably implying to Kyouko that this has nothing to do with kotodama.
マナちゃん、なんとかなさい。それも使えるうちでしょ。はい。
Though she says that, Kyouko still looks conflicted.
ごめんなさい、誠くん。私がわがままを言ったから。
And don't worry about it. We had no idea it would end up this way, excuse me. Sorry, I can't read tonight, you know? Still in the Christmas spirit. Either way, I don't understand this. I thought that thing didn't have any ill will. Was my gut really that off? In any case, it'll be the weekend after today. I'll think about this tomorrow, and everything that's happened, or after everything that's happened, I'm a little tired right now. Should I be tired too if I was getting pranked on and I didn't know by what or who, and it was just happening on a daily basis?
Makoto, 帰りにちょっと校庭でサッカーやっていかないか? 部活の連中、今日は休みなんだと。
Koichi asks me this after school. The thought occurs to me that this might be yet another obstacle intended to keep me from reaching home. Soccer, huh? I'm not all that good with sports. My own physical abilities aside, we didn't have those games back at the village, so I don't know the rules all that well.
得意じゃないのは知ってる。だからルールを覚えるのにどうかって思ってな。
Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Koichi probably remembered me groaning about it in PE before. And Koichi's not a fan of exercising, yet he is offering to teach me. Okay, I'll take you up on that. I'm glad to have such a good friend. Even if this is someone's idea of keeping me away from home, I don't even care anymore. Koichi and the others care for me, and that's a fact.
あら、帰らないの? お兄ちゃん。
I'll head there after working my body a little. You go on without me.
そうなの。じゃあ京子。私ですか? 欲しいものがあるのだけれど、どこで売っているかわからないの。教えてもらえる?
This is probably Mana's way of trying to cheer Kyouko up. Kyouko seems to have gotten the message too.
はい、喜んでお付き合いします。そんなにニコニコしなくていいのよ。行きましょう。じゃあ、誠くん、それではまた明日。
Yeah, you two be careful. Perhaps Kyouko becoming my self-proclaimed side dish turned out good for Mana after all.
なんだ? あの二人は仲良くなったのか?
I think so too, in their own way at least.
それなりか。まあいいや、行こうぜ。
Koichi shrugs and smiles. Alright. Or okay, whichever word you want to use there, because apparently I can't read. Koichi and I decide to head for the courtyard. Oh, I feel like something's gonna happen here. But something that might lead us in the correct direction of how to deal with things.
疲れた。
Me too. It's been a while since I got such a good workout. I played soccer as Koichi and the rest of the class taught me the rules. However, I'm not used to kicking things, so it looks like I need more training to hit the ball consistently. But thanks to that little workout, the vexation I felt earlier is all but gone.
だが、田舎はこういう時どこにも寄れなくて困るよな。
You think so? Personally, I think there's plenty here.
そうか。もっと何もないところから来たって言ってたもんな。ここよりもう少し大きな町に行くだけで、まあびっくりするくらいいろいろあるものなんだ。
Yeah, I think Kokoro told me that. Can I ever go somewhere like that eventually?
帰ろうぜ、誠。
Yeah, sounds good. We got some juice from a vending machine and quench our thirst, then split up in town after some chit-chat. Alright, here we go. We're heading home, so what's gonna happen? Oh, we're going to the shrine.
あれ
Huh? But before I know it...
誠くん、どうしたのですか
Wait, what? I'm at Kyoko's shrine. That's odd. I was trying to go home, so why did I head here?
もしかして、また
It seems some force was controlling where I went. It would seem like it. That's the only answer I can give. Kyouko bursts into tears.
ごめんなさい。私、誠くんにまで迷惑をかけて。
Kyouko. She squeezes the hem of her skirt and weeps. It's all right. This is what I get for not taking it seriously. No, the problem lies deeper than that. It's because I learned what was causing all these problems, but kept quiet about it. You don't need to cry or apologize for anything. I didn't mean to make her cry.
こんなに誠くんにも迷惑をおかけしてしまって。
Kyouko.
やっぱり
Hey, yo, no, come on.
誠くん近くにいない方が。
We don't need to say stuff like that. Oh, wow. All right, stop it. Those words escape my mouth before I even have time to think. Kyouko stops sobbing and looks at me with surprise. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm so sorry, Kyouko. I frantically cancel the kotodama and embrace Kyouko. This is the first time I've ever done a kotodama without thinking out of a pure surge of emotion. I'm sorry, but I'm the one who said I love you. So don't talk like that.
誠くん。
I'm sorry.
いいえ、私もごめんなさいです。
Kyouko embraces me with all her might and buries her face into my chest.
誠くんのこと大好きなんです。でも、
It's fine. We can just stay like this. I gently stroke Kyoko's silky hair as I tighten my grip around her. So, Makoto realized what has happened? Or was he just saying things? Or assuming things in his mind? Or what's happening? Have you calmed down?
はい。ありがとうございます。
Kyouko and I sit down on the steps of the shrine. I'm sorry. I've always striven to never lose control and unleash kotodama by accident. But this time I...
いいえ、嬉しかったです。
What? I definitely wasn't expecting that. Kyouko smiles at my reaction.
だって、私のために声を荒げてくれたってことじゃないですか。
Kyouko.
私、本当にいつも自分に自信がなくて。でも、私に自信がないことと、誠くんが私を好きでいてくれることは別のことなんですよね。
I love you. Your confidence isn't related to that.
はい。私は誠くんの巫女としても、誠くんを信じなくちゃいけなかったのに、巫女失格です。
Despite her words, she lets a small grin slip out.
すぐに諦めるの、悪い癖です。誠くん。
Her eyes moisten over with those words, and I realize what she wants me to say. I almost said the wrong thing there. Well, let's see. Then as punishment, how about I remind you how much I love you, so much that you'll never forget.
はい。お仕置きしてください。
I reach out for her cheeks, and Kyouko slowly closes her eyes. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That came out of nowhere, dog. What the fuck? Well then, okay. Fantastic. Yeah, can we talk about, like, your scoliosis problem? Because it's becoming more apparent. Huh?
こんなところでしてしまって、はしたなかったでしょうか。
Well, yeah. You think so? But I guess if that's true, I'm equally guilty.
そうですよね。ごめんなさい。
Huh, we both agreed. So I don't think you have to apologize for anything. We have a little chuckle at that bizarre exchange. Though I do admit it was rather bold. If someone had dropped by, I would have had to use my kotodama on them.
もしかしたら、これも例のせいなのでしょうか。
Kyouko says that at somewhat of a loss. What do you mean? Kyouko gives me a wry smile.
私も心ちゃんに招待をいただいてから、毎日折り紙にお邪魔しようと思っていたのですが、どうやってもうまくいかないのです。今日も出かけようとしたところを、両親に境内の掃除を頼まれてしまって。
And then I arrived and all this happened, huh? The sun's already set. I see, there's probably no way she can go to origami like this then. This whole thing is really getting on my nerves.
誠くん。
I'm usually not this patient. I'm the kind of guy who'd use kotodama to solve his problems when it comes down to it. Honestly, I've never felt so restricted before in my entire life. I never told you this before, but the truth is, I once saw something near you.
もしかして。
Yes, exactly what you're thinking. Something is possessing you, but it was different from the repugnant spirits that she normally saw. So I don't think it could cause any harm. Or I didn't think. I explained that to Kyouko.
誠くんがそう感じたなら、その判断は間違っていないと信じます。ですが。
Yeah, if it's trying to tell us something, then words won't work, and things won't change at this rate.
はい。
So I want you to go to origami tomorrow, no matter what it takes. I'll come get you. I don't understand what this is about. Even if that spirit has a good reason for not wanting us to get near origami, well, I live there. So trying to keep me from there is pointless.
そうですね。わかりました。
Kyouko nods. And so we've decided to do all we can tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully it works out. I am curious as to, like, what is going on and why. Probably the why is, like, the big thing. Because if it is a spirit, then, you know, why is it doing what it's doing and how? And if it's kotodama, then, like, who did it and why? I'm home.
こんにちは。どうしたの二人ともボロボロだよ。
Well, it was a lot harder than I expected.
そうですね。
And so the next day arrived. I went to pick Kyouko up in the morning and we headed for origami together. However...
マナちゃん、これ、ドーナツとケーキも焼いてみたの。それは嬉しいけれど、その前に座って休んだ方がいいわ。何があったの？
Even Mana's worried about Kyouko. Well, that only figures by now.
それが、ここに来る途中に。
Once Kyouko takes a seat in the chair, Kokoro guides her to. She finally relaxes a little.
草むらに隠れてた側溝に足を取られたり、飼い犬の鎖が外れて追いかけられたり、カラスの大群に襲われたりしまして。
Okay, so I'm gonna say it right now. The tripping in a gutter fucking sucks because you could also, like, hurt yourself really bad. Getting chased by a dog? Holy shit. Probably one of the most, like, or I would say, yeah, one of the scariest things that could ever happen. Because you feel so helpless to something that is quite literally trying to attack your ass. Whether its intentions are good or bad, I don't know, but, like, it's coming after you. I was riding my bike one time in, like, a pretty quiet road, and, oh, here comes a pit. And it, like, circled to my right, and I'm trying to bike faster, but he got to my right side and he chomped my right leg, like, right below my calf. So, Yeah, getting chased by dogs fucking sucks, and it hurts if they do actually bite you. It's terrifying. I've been chased before as well, but that was the first time that I actually did get actually attacked. So hopefully they didn't. Instead, they were attacked by a murder of crows. Lovely.
それは大変だったね。あ、私、薬箱取ってくるね。
Kokoto rushes to the living room when she notices the scrapes on our legs.
とりあえず、
Probably more than
やっ
scrapes.
ぱりここに来させたくなかった。ということは証明されたみたいですが。
You're right. But even forcing our way here hasn't brought us any answer.
で、これは結局、例の仕業ということなのね。はい、そうだと思うのですが。ならば答えは一つね。お兄ちゃん、言霊を解きなさい。
That's probably what he thought of, this being his fault. It's all coming together on that end. I was kind of confused by what he meant. Mana. It's an answer I'd expect from her and the most logical one to boot.
話は聞いたけれど、霊感が消えたわけではないのよね。その効果を偽っているだけ。そうです。言霊は万能に思えるけれど、大元は言葉なの。定義と現実にズレがあれば、そこには歪みが生まれるわ。私やお兄ちゃんが神であるように、京子も霊感に向き合わなければならないわ。マナちゃん。
Hold on, Mana. That was generally my fault.
そうね。お兄ちゃんが悪いわ。
Ah.
京子のために先延ばしにしたのでしょ。でも、結果はこうだわ。それは、神として正しいと言えるかしら。
Well, that's where the human part of us comes in, you know?
もしかしたら、私もお兄ちゃんを、それは...
Kyouko starts rising from her chair with a face warped with sorrow, but Mana's expression doesn't change in the slightest.
それが嫌なら、京子も覚悟を決めなさい。マナちゃん。はい。
Mana's words inspire Kyouko on her feet and her legs shaking, excuse me.
私がこの言霊を解いてもいいのだけれど。どうする？お兄ちゃん。
No, I'll do it. I also rise to my feet. This is my punishment for depending on Mana. God damn. Mana's also worried about Kyouko and I. Kyouko, I restore your ability to perceive spirits. Oh, jeez. Kyoko's eyes widen. Mana and I can't see it, but Kyouko is likely seeing. Kyouko freezes up a second later. No, this is... Jesus. Kyouko bolts and flees from the cafe in a frenzy. Wait, Kyouko. I frantically chase after her and manage to grab her arm in the nick of time. Oh. Jeez, bro. Just then a truck comes racing down the road. When I next come to my senses, Kyouko is in my arms, our lips intertwined. I can read. I have the power to read. We stand still as though time has stopped. However, eventually we part lips. Why did that even happen? What was the point of that? So I'm assuming there was like 30 ghouls here.
そうだったんですね。
Kyouko is talking to thin air. No, I can see it too since I'm holding her.
ずっと守ろうとしてくださっていたのですね。でも、私が霊感を拒んでいたから。
I can see it thanks to her power. Kyouko ran away because she saw a dark spirit like a shadow. It's dispersing before our very eyes right now. That shining force that I once saw possessing Kyouko protected us. I can't really put it into words, but I think that dark spirit was like a shadow of death. We couldn't notice it, but it influenced Kyouko, who did have that power. That's why it didn't want us getting near here, but thanks to my kotodama, Kyouko was left with her power, but with her perception sealed away. That could have been fatal.
お店を出た途端、まるで突き飛ばされたように感じました。
Yeah, I felt like you flew into my arms all of a sudden too. If it hadn't been for that, we would have been hit by that dumpster truck.
この危険を伝えようとしてくださったのですね。
We see something sparkling. It's that force.
私が至らないばかりにありがとうございます。
Kyouko bows deeply.
ふつつかではありますが、どうぞ私を見守っていてください。
The force slowly melts into the air as if those words had set it free.
終わったのかしら？
Yes, it looks that way.
どういうことなの？っていうか、私も兄さんとチューしたい。
No, no, no.
あら、心はダメよ。妹でしょ？何その、マナちゃんの自分はいいのよってアンに言ってる感じ。
There, Kokoro. You brought the first aid kit, right?
うん。で、兄さん、私の発言はスルーですか？そうですか。
Well, it seemed like a dangerous road to go down.
とりあえず、治療が終わったらケーキをいただくわ。お兄ちゃん、お茶を入れてちょうだい。
Some familial respect you've got there. Oh well. It feels like peace has finally returned for us.
誠くん。
What is it?
いろいろ、ごめんなさい。でした。
It's fine. All's well that ends well. Worrying over another, enduring for another, and forsaking one for their own good. They were all valuable experiences, each one of them indispensable as the last. For now, it's time for tea.
はい、お手伝いします。早くしてちょうだい。無駄に話した分だけ、お腹が減ってしまったわ。はい。
Small tears well up in Kyoko's eyes as she smiles. And this was a weird one. This was a weird one here. I think I understand it. Since we have the credits here, again. Fuck it. Why not? Gives me an opportunity to talk. So the spirits, their goal here, I guess I'm gonna be censoring this shit again, but I guess their goal here was to not necessarily influence Kyouko, but to help her avoid danger, and because she was ignoring the spirits, trying to, I guess, tell her a little bit more blatantly, they were, I guess, messing with her to try and push her away from, I guess, potential danger. Is that maybe it? I don't know. I'm kind of struggling to get this one. Like, it seems clear, but I'm also really stupid, so I don't know. Oh well. I mean, all's well that ends well, I guess, in the end here, which is good. And I guess the two of them were already close. Makoto, Makoto and Kyouko were already close based on that whole story that we just went through. So we didn't have to spend the route, you know, trying to figure out how to remain close. They were allowed to be close, unlike the Kokoro route, which was good. But I have to admit, the whole Suzuka thing was a lot better than this. This kind of felt like a knockoff version of what we just went through. But if anything, it kind of solidifies Kyoko's character a lot better. She now knows that she has to be the one to see spirits, moving on to live her life for both herself and for Suzuka. So, if anything, everything played out pretty well, and yeah, again, her character is really good. I really do enjoy Kyoko's character. She's not the regular, goofy, clumsy character, always getting into trouble sort of, you know, archetype that you always come across. She's actually pretty, she's got some pretty well-defined features going on for her. Qualities, I guess, is the better terminology. There's all the Twitter accounts that back this stuff. I was told that this game came out in, what, 2016, so that's when I was just getting into visual novels. There's no way I could have supported something like this, especially since I was a little tighter on money as a fresh college student. But it still would have been cool, you know? I like to have my names and my name in credits and all that. But it does cost money to try and support something. Doesn't matter what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, this was good. I'll have to... Maybe I'll go back and like try to like reread some lines there at the end, because it is a little confusing. But I am pretty sure they explained it as best as... Or maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just not understanding what is perfectly clear right before our eyes. I don't know. I am also the slowest cookie in the jar, or one of. Longtime viewers here on the channel will have to agree on that one. All those strange happenings ended after that. I go to the shrine to visit Kyouko. So, what was that in the end exactly? I asked Kyouko that once she finishes praying, probably telling God about what happened.
多分ですが、うちの神社でお祭りしている神様のお力の一部とか、そんな感じなんじゃないかと。
Okay.
誠くんの神様の部分に呼ばれて出てきたのかもしれませんね。
I suppose that's a natural conclusion to draw. What a childish god it is then.
神社にお祭りしている神様の中には、お狐様とか人ではない神様もいらっしゃいますから。以前、誠くんが私の霊感を封じようとした時に、いろいろと言葉を試しました。あの時誠くんは、京子はちゃんと幸せにならないと、って言ってくれました。
I forgot that my dog is in my room, and I was wondering what that noise was that I just heard. It probably wasn't picked up on my microphone, but it was like grunting, and I heard it earlier too, and it kind of confused me. But no, I forgot my dog is in here. Now maybe all those arousing situations we got into were...
はい。縁結びしてくれようとしてたみたいですね。
Then why did it keep me from going home afterwards?
これはおそらくですが、誠くん、私に触れた時に神様の姿を見たと言っていましたね。誠くんにも霊感があると考えて、私同様にあの黒い影から守ってくれようとしたんじゃないかと。
I see. It would all make sense that way. Pretty generous for a god. Maybe it came out because it was worried about how little confidence its own shrine maiden had in herself. There's just something about Kyouko that people can't ignore, even deities.
今は誠くんにお仕えしていますから。
Kyouko blushes. But in the end, we couldn't erase your power.
そうですね。ですが、今回の件でこの力は悪いことばかりではないと改めて気づかされました。
Yeah, apparently when like spirits and gods and shit are actually able to protect you, you know, I guess you can live with it if you can get away with some, you know, not dying. Maybe you're right. Being touched by those not human may mean becoming a plaything of malice at times, but it also allows you to be saved by kindness. While it may take on a special appearance, perhaps that's not much different from how human relationships work.
私がするべきだったのは怯えることではなくて、この力に感謝することだったのかもしれません。
You sure are serious, Kyouko.
いえ、融通が利かないだけだと思います。ほんと、それだけです。
So what? That's the Kyouko I know and love.
ありがとうございます。
A lot has happened, but as long as it was for Kyoko's benefit, that's all that matters. She's smart but clumsy in the strangest of ways.
お気持ちに応えられるよう、これからも誠心誠意お仕えします。
Go easy on me, okay? Kyoko's smile blossoms like a flower in response. The two of us will walk our road together, so that this smile may continue shining for a long time to come. I mean, again, I liked this entire story with Suzuka. This part was okay. Kyoko's characters is pretty solid. Again, compared to like other characters of the same type where, oh, clumsy, goofy, haha. You know, it's thank you. It's good. It really is. So as we did in the last route switch, we'll go back here and we'll decline her ass. Kyouko was a dear friend. Haha, fuck everything we just went through. Kyouko, you're a very dear friend to me. So I don't want you to serve me. I hope we can keep being good friends on equal terms.
はい。いえ、嬉しいです。
Despite her words, I see a shadow pass across her face. Kyouko, she may have meant that she thinks of me as more than a friend, you think? And I do like her as a woman as well. But that's exactly why I'm not able to accept her feelings as they are right now. She still talks about how she owes me a great debt, and how she wants to serve me for the rest of her life. That may be a metaphor for romantic love, but to me, it sounds like she pictures me more as a master than a partner. I'm happy that she appreciates what little I've done for her. But when I help someone, I'm not looking for anything in return. A simple thank you is more than enough payment for me. That's the only right way to do it. Kyouko has finally made her peace with Suzuka, whose death had haunted her for so long. And right now, she's finally starting to step forth on her own, just like I did on the day I left the village. I care about her too much to let her throw that away for my sake. So I'll support her as she keeps pushing forward. And maybe one day she'll approach me again. This time not asking to be behind or below me, but asking to be truly by my side. Until that day arrives, though, she will be my dear and cherished friend.
いえ、ありがとうございます。誠くんは私の数少ない大切なお友達ですから、ずっとお友達でいてくださいね。
She smiles bashfully as she sticks out her right hand. I feel a little apologetic but thankful for her friendship. Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way. I take her hand.
はい、こちらこそ、これからもどうぞよろしくお願いします。
She smiles happily as she firmly shakes my hand. I mean, in a way, I kind of wish that she would, have also come to the proper conclusion in her route as well, not to think of herself as having to serve. But I don't know, that's just me. It's getting real snowy in this fucking classroom, Mana. You gotta fix that. Come on now. That is kind of fucked up that she has that, practically a curse attached to her like that. Alrighty, gamers. Oh, hey, look, the village. Oh, hey, we're following Mana, I believe. But alright, we'll save it here. We'll properly finish now with all of that. Thank you all for watching this episode and all of these so far. I think we can confidently say that we're at the halfway point or a little past it, which is, fine and dandy and all, but, we've got a whole nother section of the game here to go through. I'm sure that this next part will allow us to learn maybe a little bit more about what's behind Kotodama, maybe the origins, what does Mana know, and what is their goal? Obviously, Makoto is just kind of dicking around, exploring, I don't know, reality outside of the village, but what does Mana want? Her character is interesting, and we haven't really seen much out of her other than really, really loving the shit out of Makoto, as they are, I guess, engaged, sort of. So I'm sure that we're gonna get something here. I think this will be a good route. Even so, I'm not that interested in Mana's character. I am optimistic for things to come out of this next story. And I hope you guys are excited as well. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.